Hey there, YouTube. California Prepper here. Well, I'm back with a video response. This one's going to be for IOwnduNoob and his survival fighting knife question he had. He did a video asking us what our favorite survival bushcraft fighting knife, whatever the case may be, what is our favorite knife? And I'm guessing he's meaning fixed blade here. So, he did mention that a lot of people were most likely going to mention the K-bar. Now the K-bar is just a fine piece of American history. This knife was first introduced in December of 1942, and K-bar, how do I put this? They put in their design and it had to be twerked with a little bit, but after tinkering around with it, it was accepted by the U.S. military and went into production. After that, it was used not only for the Marines, but for the Navy, for the Special Forces. I mean, just about any part of the Army was carrying the USMC K-bar, and to this day, this knife is still widely used in the military. This is a great all-around knife. I mean, it is just beefier than shit. Probably one of the toughest, strongest knives I've ever held in my hands. When you think of a soldier, this is one of the first things you think of, is this knife and some dog tags. This is just a hardcore, badass knife, and I love my K-bar. I do love my K-bar, and I could trust my life to it. Now, another knife that I care for very much is my Mora Classic No. 2. This isn't the Classic No. 1. The No. 1 is just a little too small for me. This is the No. 2 with the red birchwood handle. I'd like to, kind of customize one day, but I do like just to have the basic Mora the way it was intended to be. So these are great knives if you guys haven't tried one out for yourself. They're made by Frost Cutlery of Sweden. They have a gorgeous Scandinavian grind on here, and they're just one of the sharpest knives I've ever handled. Look at that reflection, that's just beautiful. Both of these knives are carbon steel. I didn't go for the stainless, so they will work with my ferro rods and my strikers and whatnot. So I do have those knives up as a choice, but if I had to choose just one knife that I was going to take for fighting and for bushcraft, I would have to choose the K-bar, and I know he's going to hate it because he already knew that this answer was coming, but this knife over that knife is so much better. For one, this one has a finger guard, so no worries about that. If you were trying to stab somebody with the Mora, you might cut your finger off as well. There's no finger choil, there's no finger guard. The blade just runs right into the handle. There's absolutely nothing stopping you from slicing your finger off, and that was one of the big issues when I was buying this knife. Is a lot of people suggested getting one with the finger guard, but I myself, I am rarely cut by my own knives. My hands are always cut up and beat up, but it's never from a knife. It's always from slamming it or dinging it. I can watch out for a door or for a knife, but I can't watch out for a door. I don't understand it. But if I had to choose a knife all around for fighting, for bushcraft, for building shelter, it would have to be the K-bar. This thing is just a beast. For the price, $50, and you can bet your life on it. That's amazing. A Mora is a great deal for the money. $14 delivered right to your door from Amazon.com. Beautiful red birchwood handle. I mean, but this knife just isn't cut out for as much as the K-bar is. The K-bar is a soldier's best friend. That's why the Army gives the soldiers a K-bar and not a Mora when they go out into the field. But that's just my opinion. Both of these knives are great for the price, and I love them both, and I'm happy I have them both in my pack. So hopefully you guys got a little from this and it wasn't too much of a ramble. That's going to do it for now. California Prepper, out.